The Time 100 Next Gala, an event hosted to spotlight 100 rising stars who are shaping the future of business, entertainment, sport, politics, science, health, and more, was live at the Manhattan's Pier 59 in New York. And while we were treated to amazing spectacles and lovely performances, we still kind of expected the fashions and the glamour to be served on the red carpet. Now, while some of our favorite influential baddies showed up and showed out for this occasion, others just needed a bit of a wardrobe change for me. So here are the top 10 best unwashed dress at the Time 100 Next Gala 2024. Take a look. First up on our best dress list and starting out strong, we have the super talented Victoria Monet, and for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this red silky halter neck long dress by Roberto Cavalli from their Spring Summer 2005 collection, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Colin Carter, and I just think that she just really aced this look up on the red carpet for sure. Now, first of all, I really do have to appreciate the work that Miss Victoria just puts in while presenting herself on a red carpet. I mean, it's usually just a new concept each time, and I just think that she delivers on the fashion for sure. Now, this dress in itself just feels really magical, and I know you'll be like, I've definitely seen this dress before. Of course you have. Now, this look in itself was the very definition of glamour revived, because it was previously worn by Sharon Stone in the year 2013, and then by Bella Hadid for the Cannes Film Festival back in 2019. And while these ladies absolutely did their things in this look, I personally just think that Victoria held her own, and she just carried this look with utmost grace, and I really have to appreciate that. Now, the fit of this dress was super magnificent, the color just looked really lush on her, and the construction of the dress was just so beautiful to watch. Now, this look in itself just felt super sexy, it felt risque, but at the same time it just did not feel vulgar, and I love that. Now, while I absolutely loved the front of this dress, the back of the dress was truly the main event, and she was serving us that hot and sexy essence in this look, and I was here for every second of it. Now, I love her hair, her jewelry was on point, and I mean, she showed up and showed out in this look for sure. So yeah, this look by Victoria Monet has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the espresso queen herself, Sabrina Carpenter, and for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this silver sequin strapless long dress by Atelier Versace, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Jared Elna, and I think she looked really beautiful in this dress on the red carpet for sure. Now, I love this kind of like classic Versace silhouette on her. I mean, it looks stunning, and I think she carried it with utmost grace. I also am just really in love with the way this dress fits her. I mean, she was snatched for the gods, and she automatically just gets bonus points for that. I also just love how lush and expensive this fabric just looked. I mean, it had that very sleek like texture, and that was really pleasant to look at, and I can really appreciate that. Now, for styling, Sabrina has paired this look with a pair of silver chunky heels and dainty jewelries, and I think this was such a great look for Sabrina tonight. I really enjoyed this look by Sabrina, so it has to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the ebony goddess Kat Graham, and for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this black tulle strapless ball gown by Kristen Siriano, and tonight she was styled by the super talented Alison Hernon, and this was definitely such a fashion moment on this red carpet, and I think she looked so stunning in this dress for sure. Now, the first thing that just really catches my attention about this look has to be the structure of this dress. I mean, everything just looks really intentional on how they were constructed, and it just looked like they worked really well together. Now, I love how we kind of see this like sprouting tulle material going into that corset movement that kind of just cinches her waist in, then down into that tulle ball gown silhouette. Everything just felt really proportionate, and I can recognize that. I also just love how different fabric was used to achieve this dress. I mean, the tulle, the silk, the crepe fabric, it all just really created depth and dimension to this look, and that was really commendable. Now, this side parted bob on her was chef's kiss, and I'm just loving that it was this burgundy color. I think that in itself just added a much needed contrast for this look, and I think it works for me. Overall, Kat definitely showed up and showed out in this look, so it has to be a heart for me. Next up on our list, we have the super handsome Jaylen Brown. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, he had on this brown pattern cropped blazer jacket, a black inner polo, and a pair of black pants by Louis Vuitton. And tonight, he was styled by the incredible duo Wayman and Micah, and he really bodied this look on the red carpet for sure. Now, the fit of this crop blazer top was really amazing, and I just love the patterns that we see on it. I mean, that in itself just felt so Pharrell for Louis Vuitton, and that is just something we love to see. I also am just in love with the styling of this look with the black flare pants and the Cuban hued boot. I think that in itself just really elevated his posture, and that was beautiful to watch. I mean, this look in itself just felt really clean, it felt really fashion forward, and I think all his effort just truly paid off. So yeah, this look by Jaylen 1000% has to be a heart for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the beautiful Nicola Coughlan. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this black taffeta off the shoulder maxi dress by Dior, and she was styled by the amazing Amy Crossdale, and it's about damn time that Nicola just showed up in something absolutely flattering on the red carpet, and I was just really obsessed with this look. I mean, we know Nicola's red carpet fashion hasn't really been the greatest lately, but finally she's just giving us something to work with that actually screams glamour, and I'm just loving it. Now, even though this look was a black look in on itself, I just love the way it was constructed and how just beautifully it framed her body. I mean, her proportion just felt really right in this look, and we definitely need more of this from her. I also just love this fabric that was used in the creation of this look. I mean, that taffeta material and just the way it was ruched up to create that beautiful illusion was so beautiful to see, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the styling of this look with the bells. It just cinched this look together and it works for me. So yeah, this look by Nicola definitely has to be a heart for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the beautiful AnnaSaai. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this black crop vest top and a white maxi skirt by Tory Burch from their Spring Summer 2025 collection, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Carla Welch, and I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling this look on her for this red carpet. Now, first of all, this look just felt way too casual for me, kind of regular schmegular to me, especially when you had people like Victoria Monet and Sabrina Carpenter just showing up in like really lush vintage pieces and looking super glamorous on the red carpet. This on the other hand just felt really basic to me, and that in itself was just a tad bit underwhelming for me. Now, even though I kind of like this black vest top, the skirt just wasn't my favorite, just in terms of like construction. I mean, the fit was a little odd, and visually it just did not look the best to me. Now, the frills on the skirt and just how it was constructed just felt a bit dated to me, and that was kind of a no-no for me. Now, let's just say I expected more from Miss Anna, but this look wasn't giving me that, so this has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the gorgeous Kaya Gerber. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this black arch striped mini dress by Ferragamo that was kind of inspired by this look from their Spring Summer 2025 collection, and tonight she was styled by the incredible Molly Dixon, and visually I just don't think that this dress was there for me. Now, while I can really appreciate the craftsmanship and just the optical illusion that this dress was giving, just the fitting of the dress just left a little more to be desired for me. I mean, this look did absolutely nothing for her proportion, and it just looked like she had really broad shoulders and no waist just because of how straight this look was looking. I mean, I just wanted a little more cinch on the waist area, so it just defined her body beautifully. Also, I just feel like having this look in black was a really safe choice, and maybe it would have been really better if it just remained in that red color. I think that would have been more intriguing and the details would have been better realized. I don't know. Yeah. Overall, this look was a definite missed opportunity for me, just in terms of like fitting and construction. So it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the stunning Lofi. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this pale pink lace jumpsuit by Chanel, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Leith Clark. And this look was just really atrocious to look at. I mean, we already know right now how I feel about Chanel and their idea of quiet luxury. I just feel like it just doesn't make any sense, and this look is a definite testament to that. Now, this jumpsuit in itself just looked really comical and costumey. It was kind of giving me very party clown, and that was a no-no for me. I mean, take a look at the frills on the collar and on the arm and tell me this wasn't giving you clown. I mean, it absolutely was, and that was just a bummer for me. More so, I just maybe would have loved the lower half of this jumpsuit to be like wide-legged rather than being penciled, because it just would have looked so much better for her proportions. I mean, this pencil-shaped detail on the pants just looks really off, and that also just ticked me off about this look. Overall, I really just did not enjoy this look by Luffy, so it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the amazing Ashley Park. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this nude-toned halter neck long dress by Ellie Saab, and tonight she was styled by the amazing Brad Goreski, and this look just did not quite land for me on this red carpet, I must say. Now, first of all, I just was not in love with this shade of nude color on her. It just looks really unflattering and drabby, and that to me was an ultimate no-no. I also just did not like how the dress just looked visually. It just looked really cheap and inexpensive, and I don't know, I just could not get behind that. Now, the stoning on the dress just felt really inconsistent, and that in itself was giving me very 5-minute craft, and I don't think that it was what she was ultimately going for. Now, maybe a more vibrant look would have really taken it home for me, but for this look, I think it's gonna have to be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the stunning Molly Dewan. And for the Time 100 Next Gala, she had on this red and black mesh mini dress, and this look was just purely diabolical to me. I mean, this was definitely a choice to show up in for the red carpet, a choice I wouldn't have necessarily made, but oh well, every girly for themselves. I mean, this look in itself was giving me very vintage store thrifting realness, and good for her to be honest, but for me, that is just going to be a no-no for me. This look was drabby, so it's going to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I shared with you guys my top 10 best and worst dress at the Time 100 Next Gala. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I would definitely catch you guys in the next one. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.